Mortar, Striker Jones, Spy Factory, Farm. I know you guys have thought that the strategy might not be as good during early game, but we decided to take this strategy to go late game with along with going for the better technique with Mortar plus with the Spy Factory combo in it. This strategy definitely shreds everything along with Fortified Bats and much more with this. So can we see if we do pull it off with Mortar, Spy Factory, and Farm strat? Let's find out, alright? So if you guys are new to my channel, if you guys want to see more content like this, make sure you sub. Also smash the like button if you have not already. But without further ado, let's just jump right into today's video. Alright, here we go, ladies and gents. We got this map Mayan, and we're going to be using Striker, Mortar, Farm, and Spy Factory. So we're going to be starting off with the good old Mortar Monkey, which is going to be the first tower. So let's go ahead and start with the Mortar right about now. And I'm not too sure what is going to be the better targeted position. So I think we will probably just do that, if that would be a very decent amount of the target position here. So let's see if we could easily do that. And this guy will be going for the Task Shooter and Gwendolyn, which is going to be their loadouts. So I think this guy might be going probably Tag Eco Strategy, I'm feeling. Because I know we got the map Mayan here, which I always get this map every single time I was trying to find a good map for the strategy, which is known as Mortar, Farm, and Spy Factory. But we're going to see if we can go for Striker on round 2, by the way. So hopefully by the time we can easily get Striker up, then we should be quite fine against that here. So let's go ahead and do that right about now for Striker Jones. But yes, the goal for today's video is we're going to try to test out the strategy, and we're going to see if we could try to go late game with the decent amount of the Mortar, Farm, Spy Factory strat inside the game. Since I know the strategy, you guys think the strategy isn't going to be as good in my part, but I actually got the strategy from the good friend Ryan Mahalik. Says I know if you guys remember back in the months ago, he actually made a video of using Mortar, Farm, and Spy Factory strat. But for me, I have not used the strategy like quite often here, so we're gonna try our best to try to take it late. I'm gonna go for our first farm, which is going to be the way, and after we get that up, we're gonna try to go for the rapid reload for the Mortar Monkey, because after we get that, then we should be quite fine against any space eco rushes here. Because if we do get a lot of space eco rush, like for example like space Y, space flags, etc., then I'm not too sure how exactly are we going to handle against that rush. Especially we could probably still go for it. It's just to go for the heavy shells upgrade, but I'm afraid it's going to be too early, just able to get that up quite often. But we might have to somehow greed a little bit a bit too hard, so we could probably still be making sure that we have everything set up to go for that all the way. And also I'm not even sure we're going to leak down some lives. Yep, we leaked down some lives. Of course, man. Of course. But I guess it's fine, though. Also, this guy sent me... Oh, my God. He sent me a lot of space flags. Okay, I'm going to tower boost just to be sure we don't die to the set. Hopefully we will... I'm not even sure if the blue buster plus with the middle cross path or the bond cross path is going to be way better. We'll go for the bond plus with the top cross path for the good old sake here. So let's go ahead and do that. And let's see if we'll have it like right towards the middle center here, because along with the top and the bond crosspath for the Mortar Monkey, it shreds everything. With along with using the shell shot upgrade, we could probably still handle against some like any rushes. Like if I do somehow get some good counter rushes with some zebras in there, we will probably still somehow defend like no matter what's going to be. Okay, I'm not too sure why the heck that I leaked down so much. Hopefully we don't die like this, because I don't know what in the world am I doing. Literally, I've been playing so bad with the strategy. Like I tried to greet it so hard with the banana farm in it, and it's literally impossible. Like I'm not kidding, I'm saying this, but literally in the early game with the Mortar Monkey, it's definitely going to be pretty hard to able to handle it against some like any counter rushes. Like for example, if I do get rushed with some zebras along with rainbows, region rainbows in there, it might be pretty hard to able to handle it against some counter rushes. Let me see if we could go for the space eco for the counter. And looks like this guy has the village, by the way, and he's got the glue gunner. Okay, so this guy will be going for tap village and glue. Oh my goodness, I don't know what in the heck am I supposed to do against this guy, since this guy's gonna be going for the insane amount of the eco strategy that this guy will be using. Hopefully this guy does not build up a couple more defense ups, since in the matter of case, I just had to be sure that we had to play a little bit safer, because I know we need to go for the secondary farm all the way that we need to get that straight. And by the way guys, happy new year to everybody that are in the US or the other countries like are in Europe or Asia and much more. Basically, I know 2023 is definitely one of the best year of all, since I know I have been working so hard on my channel for a very long long time since back in 2019. But yeah, 2023 is definitely one of the most amazing years of all. I had an awesome time making some content, especially with some new heroes, new showcase, and also with new clan wars and much more with it. But hopefully for the 2024 will be the better year, since I know I have been posting Battles 2 since back in 2021 when Battles 2 game has been released as well. Also, we gotta make sure that we need to go for the spike ball all the way. Don't forget about that. And I need to somehow greet it with the farm like ASAP here. It's me with some mobs here. Okay, let me see if we do. I think I'm gonna go ahead and start putting on Fallen Mouse. If that will be fine. So let's go ahead and do that. And I think we are going to be fine against that, since I know this is going to be pretty hard to handle it against some counter rushes here with some Moabs. Because if we do somehow get rushed with some Moabs along with Fortifies in it, then I'm not even sure how exactly are we going to handle against that, since I know I need to make sure that I have to start greening a little bit too hard against that counter rushes and much more with it. Because once we get a lot ton of the Moab popping power for the mortar plus with a spy factory strategy in it, I think the best way that we have to somehow defend is we need to go for the spy storm for the spy factory, just able to help out. And then after that, we're gonna try our best to try to able to get up to the artillery battery, just able to help out with the stray here. Hopefully we will go for the artillery battery first, and then after this guy sent me with some counter rushes, then we might have to somehow defend that all-out rushes here. Like, we have to somehow defend, like, no matter what's going to be. But since we stopped like around at 2,000 per eco, I think we're gonna try to greet it so hard, so we could probably just go for the Monkey Wall Street like ASAP. He might send me with some BFBs, maybe a ZOMG, I'm feeling. Hopefully this guy does not like send me a rush here, because sometimes everybody decides to counter me with some ZOMGs against the mortar plus with a spy factory combo in it. It might be pretty hard just able to handle against some counter rushes, and he's ended up sinking, of course. Okay, we're back. Looks like he is definitely not. Okay, this guy didn't get disconnected. Okay, which is pretty good, because sometimes people kept disconnecting whatever they didn't do nothing. Like, for example, if they have not sent me any eco the entire game or so, like whatever, they don't build defense up like much more, then that means that this guy ended up getting desync because of the connection. So we're gonna try our best to try to go for the Monkey Wall Street for the good old banana farm here. After we get that up, then we should be quite fine against that. But it looks like he is definitely gonna be going for the better late game technique with going for the insane amount of the Tab Villager Glue strat, because again, Tab Villager Glue is definitely the best way to see if you could somehow defend like an all-out gigantic rush with some fortified bats in it. I'm not too sure how good is it going to be against that counter rush, because I'm not too sure if this will be the perfect way, so we could try to somehow counter an all-out with only the better techniques all the way with using the strategy. But this guy right here is going to be going for the relentless glue, so he might be able to save it to go for this upgrade to the good old super glue on the good old glue gunner here. Also, this guy's definitely laggy. Not even sure why this guy's laggy, but I think his connection is definitely quite bad, I'm feeling. It's because of the upgrades or the selling delay takes like a couple of seconds, like 1 or 2 seconds off, just to able to get the fully upgrade for the spy factory all the way. Like, I'm not sure why I'm facing go up against laggy players at some point. Hopefully this guy does not end up getting desync, because if he does, then I'm gonna be very, very disappointed, because I was trying to take this to go late game here and he ended up sinking again. Alright, we're back. So we got the banana central on the banana farm, so I need to make sure that I have to keep on building a couple more farms all the way. If this guy decides to counter me with some BADs in the next round or so, then I need to do is to try to go for this upgrade to a super mines, and after we get that super mines up against for the spy factory, then we should be quite fine against some counter rushes. As I know in the matter of general, we have to make sure that we have to have everything set up to go for the late game technique. And especially we need to get up to the blue saturation, because blue saturation is definitely going to be quite OP to able to allow to decamo every fortified ZOMGs or fortified DDTs and much more here. So hopefully this will be pretty interesting, so we could try our best to try to see if my opponent decides to counter me with some good gigantic rush here. Looks like it's already round 30, by the way. Let's go ahead and get that blue centration up. There we go. Now, after we get a lot ton of banana farms all over the entire map. Oh, he sent me a fortified ZOMG. Oh, okay. So, I don't even think fortified ZOMGs isn't going to be doing anything. So, let me see if I could go ahead and start targeting my blue centration on the way. And after we somehow defend, then I think we are going to be quite fine against that. Hopefully that'll be fine by me. Send me a fortified ZOMG or BAD, sorry. Why am I saying fortified ZOMGs? Okay, I'm gonna tower boost. Let's use my artillery battery. Come on, come on, come on. Defend, defend, defend. Okay, we are good against that. Okay, let's go ahead. Micro my Spy Storms. Looks like we are chilling though. We are chilling. Use my Pompana. Alright, we're fine. Oh my god, I almost died to that resets. That is definitely pretty scary by me. Now, the main problem is, though, I have to start countering my opponent with some gigantic rush, especially we need to make sure that we have to sell every single amount of the banana farm, because literally, I don't know if this guy will accept to send me like a counter rushes, since I know he's going to be building a couple more attack defense up, and much more with it. He could possibly still defend the gigantic all-out fortified bad rushes and much more. So there's no point for me just able to make him see if this guy will accept to send me a rush. Not sure if this guy will refuse to rush me or not, but hopefully we will somehow go for a lot ton of every defense up all the way. I'm not sure this will be the case here. He sent me a fortified bad. Okay, I'm gonna send it back to him though. I think I'm gonna sell all my farms so we could probably just build a couple more spy storms all the way. I think I need a lot ton of spy storms here. Let's use all of them as of right now. And we're definitely shredding this. Like, oh my freaking goodness. Dude, this strategy is definitely by far one of the best defense of all. You can somehow get a lot of the spy storm stuff, along with going for the super mines to able to help out to clean up every bats in there. But since this guy decided to send me with some one fortified bats, I think we have to start all-out my opponent with an all-out gigantic rush here. But I think I'm gonna have to do that as of right now because I need to start countering my opponent immediately here. So let's go ahead, just sell everything that we're gonna have. He's gonna go for the homeland micro. I'm not sure if this guy will expect to be dead to the rush, I'm feeling, but I don't even know if this will be necessary. Let's go ahead, get up to the Pompana just to be safe, and okay, he's just gonna defend that rush. There's no way he's going to defend that rush. Come on, man. I know you're not going to defend that rush. I know you're not going to defend. You had to somehow die to it. Come on, man. I know this is going to be pretty hard to able to beat that guy, but I think he is 100% going to die to this though, unless we don't GG round 40, because I don't know if this guy will expect to do so just to able to make him go to round 40 just able to GG me. But there's a lot on the fortifies at the end here. Oh, he's dead to the 1 DET. He might be dead to 1 DETs. I think he is dead to this. I'll sell everything, why the heck not. And he died to the fortified DETs. Alright, so basically I know you guys may know that Mortar Farmer Spy Factory literally has to be one of the best ways you can somehow defend that lake encounters here. Literally, we ended up somehow defend that rush, which is definitely pretty insane. So let me know if you think that Mortar Farmer Spy Factory is definitely pretty decentable during late game. I mean, we didn't get to see a big gigantic rush because I ended up leaking down like in the early game rounds, which is pretty unfortunate. But I guess we'll take that for the content for sure here, if that'll be quite fine by me. So once again, just freaking annoying though. Bam, I'm gonna call it for today's video, so I hope you guys do enjoyed it. If you guys have not subbed, please subscribe, and also smash the like button if you enjoyed today's video, and I will see you guys in the next one, and peace everybody.